School. How are you all? Today I'm going to present this talk on this subject. An educationist views on students, parents, and educationists dealing with social media, a new phenomenon today while being in the tight grip of the pandemic. Even as I begin this, I am reminded of the American writer Isaac Asimov's short story, The Fun They Had. It's a science fiction which appeared in the year 1951. How true today when computers dominate everything so that the story no more remains a science fiction set in the year 2157. 2157. The story, in brief, is about Tommy and Margie who learn through computers from a robotic teacher in a virtual classroom where the textbook is a moving e-text and the teacher is a robotic teacher. This is the education system Asimov describes of the year 2157. We have totally arrived here today. In fact, 157 years earlier than expected by him and described and visualized in his science fiction story. We are already here with a virtual classroom, online e-teaching and learning, especially after the pandemic which enforced a lockdown, man in the house. Man in the house. Today, computers dominate most of the areas of human life to the extent that robots are taking care of patients. Do you know that? In the COVID-19 wards in the Sayaji Rao General Hospital in Vadodara, city in Gujarat, an initiative of the L&T. The video follows. Computers rule the roost in various forms like the laptop, the tab or the tabulator, a smartphone, which are so very easy to handle and even hide when need arises. This is responsible in creating both positive and negative impacts. Various forms of computers can be termed as a tool for social media, the whole thing. A tool in vogue with its limitless dimensions is indeed a new phenomenon that students, parents and educationists are dealing with, either positively, profitably, or negatively and with a great irreparable loss of mainly time besides vested human life. We will refer to this new phenomenon in our talk as social media as we have a closer look at it at a time such as this, which is far away from 2157 or the year 2157, where Asimov wrote of 2157 and full vision of it. We at our present times, social media has beaten it, overtaken it. That year, I mean, 2157 is overtaken, leaving it far behind, and we advancing both in time and technology. Can you beat that? We have advanced both in time and technology. We are beyond 2157 in the year 2020. With a focus on children or youth whom we will refer to down the line to as students mainly have been devoured by social media today. This media is so entertaining, friends, so inviting, so enticing, so seductive and addictive. As parents and educationists, it is to be dealt with. That's you and I. So as to not cause conflict or power battles with them. With them are the students, not to cause a battle with them. Instead, let it become a portal for a deeper connection between parents, educationists and the students. A deeper connection. Now, dealing with the social media or the new phenomenon. I'll go in a serial order. Number one, it is important to remember, friends, that it is here to stay. Okay. Even as the entire globe is in the tight grip of the pandemic, therefore simply accept it. It is here and now. Second, create limits and boundaries on social media, beginning with self, with my own self, parent, educationist alike. Delete being hypocritical, saying all the time, I'm doing my duty, I'm using social media for that. Whereas you are not, friends. You are not. Instead, doing something else. Do not impose on students that which has not been imposed on you or me. Like being glued on the mobile screen at the dining table at dinner time, or while waiting your turn in the queue to buy a need, maybe a train ticket or a flight ticket. Number 3, create a boundary on social media for yourself so that the confidence of the student is won, after which talk to them about social media boundaries. That will put an end to ridiculing them, pressurizing them, control on them, giving them the right direction of its usage, the usage of this phenomenon. Number 4, urgently and necessarily stop looking at social media as a threat, as an enemy. Convince students about it. That is when it is used positively. Okay, when it is used positively. Number 5, end every dependency on social media simply in order to elevate yourself. That's what you usually do and I usually do. By the likes, as you get glued to the screen for it, for the likes. Students will imitate most of the time. Imitate you. Let us look at this. No man is an island. Man is created by God to be a social being. Use of social media positively helps social life growth. Use of social media technology positively when today the pandemic has tightened its grip on man, choking his social life by social distancing, an unwritten law that has come in force today. Be role models to students for a vibrant and positive use of social media. The social media tools for making it an effective tool for maximizing one's informative knowledge and for data collection, enriching education further. These two things, informative knowledge and data collection, that will enrich knowledge and education further. Virtual social life, virtual education, both teaching and learning rules the day and will continue as of now. It rules the day today and will continue. For a diversion from online, offer options to students like that which interests them. Please do not impose. Offer them options, maybe 3 or 4. Do have a look at the videos, friends, and consider these options that I have attached here. And definitely you could add more to that. Thank you very much for your patience listening.
વડોદરાની સયાજીરાવ ગાયકવાડ હોસ્પિટલમાં આ રોબોટ કોરોના વોર્ડમાં કાર્યરત છે. કોરોના વાયરસને ધ્યાને રાખીને ખાસ રીતે આ રોબોટનું નિર્માણ કરવામાં આવ્યું છે. અહીં 3 પ્રકારના રોબોટ વસાવવામાં આવ્યા છે, જેની કામગીરી ખૂબ જ સરાહનીય છે. એક નર્સને હોસ્પિટલમાં જે પણ કાર્ય કરવાનું હોય તે આ રોબોટ કરી શકે છે.
उसके लिए 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रोबोट्स है. एक सोना 2.5 है, अब सोना 1.5 है और एली स्क्रीनिंग रोबोट्स है. ये बहुत बढ़िया है. ये इट्स वन ऑफ द बेस्ट है. मे बी वी कैन से इट्स अ वर्ल्ड क्लास रोबोट है. वो क्या करता है, वो पेशेंट्स के लिए फूड, दवा, ये सब वो वार्ड में देता है. कोई somebody comes into intervene, वो स्टॉप करता है और उसको सबको दवाएं ये सब देता है. और उसके अलावा वो स्क्रीनिंग भी करता है, उसको अटेंडेंस मार्किंग करता है. कोई मास्क नहीं पहनता हो तो अलर्ट करता है मास्क पहनने के लिए. सो कोई नर्स क्या क्या करना पड़ता है ये सब ये कर रहा है.
L&T કંપની દ્વારા ગુજરાત સરકારના સહયોગથી ખાસ આ રોબોટનું નિર્માણ કરવામાં આવ્યું છે.